Hello, everyone. Queenhound here. You read that title correctly. I think I have ruined my Queen's Beasts. Just to give you a little bit of background, as I mentioned in previous videos, I did start stacking back in March. And when I learned about the Queen's Beasts early on, I quickly became enamored with the series. Decided I was going to try and pull together the 2-ounce silver set. Of course, since I was late to the game, I was going to have to do that a bit retroactively and go back and pick up the previously released coins. And most of them I was able to get at a pretty good price, all things considered, from some of the major bullion dealers. There were one or two of them, though, that I had to go on eBay and had to pay a little bit of a less than comfortable premium to get. And then my plan, my vision, was I was going to get a really nice case to put them in for display. And you can see that case right in front of you. Problem was, when I began gathering up these coins, these cases were not available. There was one available through a coin company in Italy that was going to come available in June, late June. Others simply were out. Or you could pick them up on eBay at an overly high price. So I made what I think is a fatal error. I decided I was going to wait. And so I took my Queen's Beasts, which had come to me generally in flips, and I left them on a dresser in my bedroom. Now, normally, when I get coins like that, I would put them into capsules, but I knew that the display case came with capsules, so it seemed redundant to put them in capsules in the interim, especially if I didn't know those capsules, whether or not they'd fit in the case or not. So I left them in the flips. I've had pretty much accumulated the coins you see before you by, I don't know, mid-May, and basically was just waiting for a case to come available. Finally, one did come available on the Bold Precious Metals site, and I was really excited. So I put in the order. The case came just this week, and I was all ready to go ahead and capsule these babies up, get them in that case, and have a nice little showpiece to show people. And that's what I set to do. And then as I opened up the case, took out the capsules, got Queen's Beasts out, I made a horrible discovery. The Queen's Beasts, a number of them, had developed toning. In some of them, it's a little more subtle. You can see it right on the edge there. There's kind of a brown toning there. Here's another one. Once again, this one's a bit subtle, but you can just see the gold on the rim, and it blends in a little bit into, there's a nice focus. So you see that, and then you see that toning right there. This one looks pretty good. So this one, it appears escaped the toning problem. Move up here to the Griffin. On this one, kind of on the bottom of the rim, I don't know if we can get that focus. There we go. You can see kind of the brown toning on the rim there. Okay. And then just moving through these. This one here, the Yale of Beaufort. Sorry, I should probably have that on the screen. The Yale of Beaufort. Very pretty coin there. This one's okay. So I've got two that are okay. And then this one has really significant toning on the edge there. Okay. And this is one of the few coins where it actually creeps over the edge a little bit so it's visible on the front side of the coin. So you can see that there. And then finally, the last one here. This is the line of England. Bringing this into there. This one has some minor toning along the edges. Okay. So 7 coins, 5 of them with toning, all of them in perfect condition when I got them from different sources. I've only had them a couple months. Never occurred to me that toning could happen that quickly. I thought that was something that would happen over a number of years. So needless to say, I just couldn't believe it when I pulled these out and saw this issue. And I think I know what happened. They were stored on a dresser in my bedroom, and they were in their flips just on the surface of the dresser. And the flips were not folded over and taped shut or anything. They were just kind of open. So the edges that the toning appeared on, where you saw the toning, those are the edges that were exposed to the air. And in hindsight, that dresser is within a few feet of the door of our bathroom, where a number of people take showers from the family, and that moisture likely comes out of that room into the bedroom and possibly was hitting those coins. That's what I think must have happened. We have air conditioning in the house, so it's not like it's generally real humid. That's the only thing I can think of. And at the beginning, it never occurred to me that something like that could happen, that putting them on that dresser was a problem. I would have figured maybe in the basement where it's a little more damp or humid could be the problem. And lo and behold, I've got this problem. Okay. And boy, I was bummed that day. Really bummed. I'd worked hard to get this all pulled together, the nice presentation case and the coins. So now I'm kind of thinking, now what do I do? All right. Seems like I have a couple options. If there's other options, feel free to tell me in the comments section. One option is to leave them as they are and put them in the display case. There's only one coin where the toning actually comes over onto the surface. So the toning as it is now is not visible, or would not be visible when it's in the case. I, of course, will know it's there. I do worry that there's potential that toning could spread. I don't know how toning works. I don't know if you have it, if it automatically spreads, or if it could just be as it is now, and that's it, and maybe they'll be okay. So that's one option. Another option is to try and clean them, which for this type of coin, a little bit more of a premium on it, a little bit of a collectible nature. I know that's a huge no-no, but a number of people have put online various solutions and stuff that'll remove toning, supposedly with minimal impact on the coins. So I guess that's an option. I could cut my losses, try and sell them, acknowledging, of course, up front that there is toning on them. But, would I be able to get anything more than melt value for them if I did that? And that would obviously be a bit of a loss on my part. So I'm just kind of in a dilemma. I was really bummed that day, and I kind of put it out of my mind for a few days until I had a chance to video here. And, I'm just wondering what people think. Obviously, I've learned a lesson. You got to be very scrupulous about where you put your coins, how well sealed up they are. Assuming it's the moisture, then anywhere there's moisture, you got to keep your coins away from there. If anyone else has any thoughts on if there's something else that could have caused this, please let me know. But as I said, these came from multiple different dealers and the like, so it's not like they all came from the same source. So it seems to be a problem on my end. And if there's any other thoughts as to how I obviously not rectify the situation, but how I might lessen the impact, or how I might handle this, what I might do, please go ahead, let me know in the comments, and I'd much appreciate it. But I'll tell you, wow, you go from the moment of excitement, your display box comes, you're all ready to get it all set up and be able to show it to people, and then bam, you look and your coins look, at least my reaction is, they're ruined, So don't know if any of you have had any experiences like that, or made a big mistake, or done something that did your coins in. Feel free to share that in the comments as well. And just let me know what your thoughts are. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I'm leaning a little bit maybe towards just putting them in the capsules and stick them in the case. But I paid a decent price for the case too, with the idea that this would be a really nice set of coins to put in the case. So part of me is tempted to kind of resell the case, throw it on eBay or something, and see if I can get back what I paid for it. So anyways, that's the little dilemma, the mess I found myself in. I know in the big scheme of things, with everything that's going on, it's not a big deal. It's a kind of a first world problem, but nevertheless, I was bummed. So, anyways, Thanks for listening. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Check out my other videos. And thank you very much for listening along here and giving me a figuratively speaking, a shoulder to cry upon. And until next time, best wishes and enjoy your day.